I love this. We love this product. Yeah, this thing's awesome. But here's what one thing says. However,
this thing is so great. But there's other people in the world.
Yeah, so here's what Lego My Schlego said.
And who could... This episode on great 90s commercials. Who could forget that classic commercial, Lego My Schlego, the Jewish bagel maker.
Lego, 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 my Schlego's out of
I made it out of
flakes.
bread. You better not put a finger on my bagel because your dad's gonna sue. Yeah.
And my dad's the leader of the local synagogue.
Oh, okay.
Lego My Schlego says, "Do not buy; it will ruin your hand." So before we clapped and got on, Garrett is.
You're supposed to scoot back out. Okay. Sarah's here.
Awesome.
Nobody on this audio podcast knows what's going on.
Is she joining us today? Because I'm fine with it. Is she coming in?
No.
Oh,
she
okay.
has a real job.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay. I couldn't resist. I saw her immediately.
She just wanted to say hi. And I was like, you know what? It's been a minute since Seth had a shenanigan, and he deserves it right now.
Oh, it hasn't been, though.
Thank you, Sarah.
Sarah. Thanks for the Sarah cameo. Appreciate it. Miss you. Before that, my apologies to my Lord and Savior. Garrett and I were talking.
Should I just go beep?
Yes, you should.
Like,
yes,
it.
you should. That'd be perfect. Garrett and I were discussing. Garrett was talking about. Garrett all of a sudden just goes before we start recording. He's like, "I am a Protestant pastor."
Yeah.
Like completely just robotic.
I said something much worse. You know that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's right. I'm Protestant, so I'm civilized.
Yeah. Well, Biscuits and all
Wait,
you new listeners.
hold on.
Okay.
Since you mentioned it, and this happens to be in my pocket.
I didn't mention it. What is it? What does that say? What is that? Trust Jesus. That's what I meant when I said that.
I found this on the floor, and I was like,
that's good.
Why would you ever wear this? And then
That's
I was
great.
like, you know what? I'm wearing this.
Yeah, that's Biscuits, welcome back to Banter Gravy, and all you new listeners, we're just so glad to have you guys. Welcome to the only podcast that is therapy that you don't need to have a co-payment for. If you guys like what you're hearing, please click like and subscribe wherever you're listening to. Give us a 5-star review, and we will continue not to charge any co-payments for this here therapy you're taking.
Yes, and about that 2-hour stint that you had in the best of episodes.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
We're sorry.
Sorry. So last night it was like midnight, and I was
You're
like,
right, Garrett. Last night it was midnight. You are every day it is midnight the night before, Garrett. I'm very happy you've said that.
'Twas the night before podcast was due, and Garrett hadn't done a thing.
He wouldn't dance nor clap, and he wouldn't even sing.
The children were all safe, nestled in their beds.
And then Garrett turned over and said, "Hi, I'm Fred."
And then nightmares danced in their heads. So at midnight, I was like, I told Seth I was going to do this.
Yeah.
Deliver him the episode. So I sat down on my couch, and I was like, I was feeling nostalgic about the past. Yeah. And I was, the whole idea was you were going to intro track A, and I was going to intro track B.
Right.
So I don't know if you've heard it yet, but I started into this whole diatribe about how like it's so cool how what we do, like all the jokes are really true, genuine, authentic banter, and I'm so proud of that. And we don't script any of this, and like
nothing.
And then I'm like, I'm so grateful to all of you, like blah blah blah, like get going. And I look down, and it's like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and I'm like, that's okay, it's all good stuff. And I send it to him.
you see the ghost of William Henry Harrison just float by to you like, only an hour and 56 more minutes and you'll be longer than me.
And I'm like, get out of here, William. And then he's like, okay.
Bill. Yeah.
And then he pops back and he's like, don't forget to wear a coat.
Yes. And he goes back. Do you know one of the last things he said before it all went down, like before he died? Because Biscuits, if you don't know, William Henry Harrison.
Are you cold?
William Henry Harrison was, I believe, the 9th president of the United States. Yeah, 9th, because Martin Van Buren was 8 and Jackson was 7. So William Henry Harrison was 9th president of the United States, and he gets elected to the Whig Party. He runs on the I grew up in a log cabin and drank apple cider, even though he didn't, but
and
not like
Tippecanoe.
Lincoln.
Yep.
And Tippecanoe and Tyler too. And then he's in, I can't remember where he was at. It was Washington, D.C. was still a small town back then. And him and Henry Clay are getting into it. And he basically says to Henry Clay as he's walking around, "May I remind you, sir,
Yeah.
that I am the president of the United States, and I am the one who gets to make the final decisions." And then he got pneumonia and died.
And it's like, bing, and they just
Yeah.
put coins on his eyes.
Yeah, and he just got, and John Tyler's just standing there as the 10th president, like, all right, so what are we doing about Texas? Yeah.
I, sir, need to remind you in this moment that I am the most powerful man in the world. And then you hear that bell in the distance, like, ding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. You just hear a gong. Yeah. It should be the Taco Bell gong.
Yeah. So I make the what's it called? The intro for track B, and I get all sentimental, and I'm like, I feel really proud of it, and I was like, I really connected with the Biscuits, and we talk about how we started like seeing analytics go up, and how it's such an exciting time in the podcast, and I'm like,
Sure.
This is great, and I send it off. I'm all proud, and then I put Seth's episode together. I download the soundbite, and it's like, hey everybody, it's fall. The apple cider cidering.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, all right. And I was like,
One of these things is not like the other.
that is a case study in our personalities.
Yeah, so Garrett's making me re-record.
No, I'm not. No, it's
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
It's already out.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
perfect, dude, because it was like, if you want to hear what we're like without meeting us, that is it. Listen to
Yeah.
those 2 intros.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, I did want to say something. This is a really unique, interesting time in the show. Don't you agree? Like,
I
it's
think-
cool.
I think that the analytics part of my Spotify for Podcasters app is broken. So I don't even know what's going on right now.
Seth is in denial that we've actually accomplished some work by doing this podcast.
I thought that it's kind of like how you're on a small little boat going out to sea. You don't expect to make it to Europe,
Yeah.
but we're getting there.
We're like
somehow.
rowing. We're like rowing in the middle of the ocean. And I'm just like, come on, buddy. Just a couple more miles. We'll get there. And you're just like keeled over and you're just like, Garrett, just let us die. The sun is baking. And then I'm like, look. And you look up and it's Singapore.
Yeah. I was picturing like we're just in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. You're like, look, and a seagull lands right on the front of the boat. You're like, a seagull. We're doing it. And I'm just like, Garrett, it's a seagull. You're like, it is a seagull.
Yeah.
We're succeeding.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right.
Immediately
Garrett.
break a coconut over my head.
Yeah, I break a coconut over the seagull and I drag it to the back of the boat like, well, finally, at least we're eating something. Like,
I'm like, Seth, we were supposed to share that.
yeah.
But no, what I was thinking about, I was just reminiscing, and I'm so proud that this is, I don't know if you guys know this, but this is all real. This is all the weird, wacky, zany things that come out of our brains. We don't write any of this stuff down. Like, how have we been doing this for 70 episodes?
Welcome
How is
to
it
Banter
possible?
Gravy, organic.
It's $16.95.
Yeah, and it dies a lot quicker than the other ones with pesticides.
Yeah, you could go to Walmart and buy it for a couple dollars.
Yeah. It's great. This is a great value podcast.
Anyway,
It's
we're
wonderful.
at 70, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's exciting. I'm not going to get real excited till 75 hits, but yes, we are at 70. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I am extremely proud of what we've done. Listen, after episode 9, I didn't know what was going to happen. I'm kind of just like, all right, is he going to keep on going to California? Are we going to try to keep... When we were recording episode 9, Garrett had his microphone attached to a string, attached to the ceiling. So you can't be be upset with me.
I was setting up in California. Yeah. I was half dead. You remember? I literally was not a person. Yeah. If I was a Pokemon, I would be slow. I would be slow bro, but just the shell part.
Yeah, just the
just sitting there. Yeah. And the little tail is just coming out.
Just yeah. You're just like, rah!
That was me.
I was picturing Kakuna.
I drag all my stuff into the room, and I'm like, I guess it's quiet in here, whatever. Plug in my computer. Yeah. And I was like, looking around, I was like, what did I forget in Ohio? And then I was like, a stand.
Yes.
So I hung this microphone from the ceiling, like one of those wrestling microphones that lowers down. And they're like, let's get ready to suck.
Yeah.
at podcasting.
At podcasting. Yeah. So after that incident of you coming to Cincinnati for half of episode 9 and then going to California for the other half, and then I remember just being frustrated, not like I wanted to quit, but more just along the lines of frustrated, like, it's got to get better from here, right? Like, it can't get any worse.
Meanwhile, I was happy.
And then Instacart, and then we were doing fine, and then Instacart catastrophe happened where Garrett told an entire story for a whole episode. And I'm like, this is the moment we've dipped the lowest. And now it's been up since then. Yeah, I'm proud of it, dude. I'm proud of it. I guess this is probably how I'm going to treat my kids when I'm older, because I'm extremely proud of this, but I'm not outwardly like saying, wow, I'm so proud.
Not tell them how disappointed you are until they're older and wiser.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not like, I'm proud of this, but like, you know, it's you and me. Like, this is just the expectation. This is the standard. Of course, we're doing this. And
I just think
it's well right now because
I just think it's cool because, like, if we wanted this, like, we could just call each other on the phone and do it.
Yeah, which is what we used to do. But this podcast doesn't have the crying.
But we don't write anything down.
Yeah,
like I know people probably don't believe it. Well, no, they probably believe it. But we don't actually script any of this. Like it's all just the weird and twisted things that come into our noggins.
All there is, Biscuits, a little behind the scenes. All there is just a little show notes that just give this subject, and we just go for it. Yeah. I had a coworker come up to me today. Shout out to Carrie Frankowski. You're wonderful.
Hi, Carrie.
Thank you for being a biscuit.
Are you Jewish?
And no.
Okay.
No, that's her married name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Garrett. Wow,
so tell me
Polish?
about your friend.
Yeah.
Wow, is she a woman?
Yeah. Yeah, who actually listens to the podcast. It's crazy.
Oh, cool.
No, we actually have a lot of women who listen to this. I think it's because we're not threats as men.
Oh, okay.
Like, there isn't any toxic masculinity.
They want to nurture
podcast.
us. They want to nurture us and take care of us.
They listen to fix us.
Like, something's wrong with those boys. I'm going to meet them someday.
We got to listen. We need to listen so we can gather data.
Let's just make sure that they don't actually choke each other.
And she comes up to me in the library because her class is in the library, and I stop in just to say hi because I try to be social. I don't have any kids at the time because it's my planning period. She's like, so I've been listening to the podcast, and just something I want to ask is this was the first time you ever met Elle? Yeah. And I'm just like, how do you know that name?
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you know all of that stuff? And then
name.
I realized, I forgot. I'm like, oh, that's right. You do listen to this. And so, I was joking around with her, and she's like, I can't believe you guys barely see each other. I'm like, well, it's the deal we brokered with the CIA when we were allowed to do this.
Yeah, they're like, we need a minimum amount of 300 miles between the two of you if you're ever going to speak again.
And you can only meet maximum twice a year, and one of them has to be unpleasant.
Yeah.
So
we're just sitting on a picnic blanket in the upside down.
Good God. Oh my gosh. We're both going in
and you're like, I cannot believe you got to pick the place this time. And I'm like, isn't this pleasant as like the tentacles just like take over my face?
Yeah.
I'm like, ah!
I was thinking we both go in for a double routine colonoscopy.
Okay. Just laying next to each other face down like this.
Yeah. Just like, hey,
and I'm
man,
like,
how
are you
doing?
asleep yet?
Yeah. And I'm like, what? You're like, this is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So thank you to everyone who continues to make this possible and absolutely successful.
Cool.
And we couldn't do it without you.
Glad you're hanging out.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let's do the Gibson version.
Yeah, I hated those guitar transitions we used to have. How you doing, buddy? How's everything going?
I'm good. I'm an idiot.
Okay, but that's not okay, but that's normal. So how are you doing?
I've been showing Graham the wonderful world of Pokemon.
Yes,
and
you have.
I brought out my Game Boy. And he can play it.
Very good.
Dude, he can play. He can switch out Pokemon. He can wander around in the grass. He can fight them. He knows what moves are like growl and tackle, and like he's leveling up.
Sure.
He's 5.
Yeah.
So what I'm finding out is he's probably a little engineer. But so back to why I'm stupid. So the other day, so I'm teaching him how to play the card game too. He has a bunch of cards in a binder. And shout out to your brother Jordan, who he brought a Pikachu Pokemon card to church and gave it to him one day.
Very nice.
And in the background,
job,
I'm
Jordan.
like, he's gonna lose it.
Yeah.
I made sure.
He's
I was
5,
like, I was like, that's not like an old one, is it? And he's like, no. It's like it's fine.
It's
like
only
one of
worth
the newer-
$50,000, but it's fine. It's cool. It's okay.
Yeah. We like stand up. I'm like, is that expensive? He's like, no. And we like kneel back down to Graham, and it's just gone.
Yeah. He's like, snack.
He's like, that was delicious. Where's the next one?
Right.
So Graham I was talking to him about his cards, and I was like, so what do you think, dude? And he told me, he looked up at me and he's like, hey, you know what I really want, Dad? I was like, what's that, son? He's like,
oh no,
my favorite Pokemon is Mewtwo. And I was like, let me tell you something.
Oh man.
I was like, first of all, I had one that I could have given to you if my parents weren't evangelical and thought that evolution was bad and threw them all away.
Oh my gosh.
Second of all, I was like, I could feel myself about to make a bad decision.
Right.
And I was like, if I tell him about this, that there is a Mewtwo card, he's going to want one. It was like that If You Give a Mouse a Cookie book. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
He's going to want some jam.
From the makers of If You Give a Moose a Muffin comes a bite-sized snack with a bite-sized hero.
Moose a Muffin. If you give a Graham a Pokemon card, he's going to want to lose it.
Yes.
So I was like, let's make a bad decision today. So I told him, I was like, there is one. There's a Pokemon card, Mewtwo, and it's a foil. It's a hologram.
Yeah.
And he's like, what's a foil? Like, you could see like the light in his eyes.
Get like, yeah.
And I was like, let me show you. So I looked it up and I was like, look, it's shiny. Like we saw a video. And he's like, I really want a Mewtwo card. And I was like, he's going to lose it.
Here's a shiny Caterpie, son.
Yeah.
All you biscuits listening right now,
I just wrap it in tinfoil.
They're just like, all right, we're clicking the next timestamp. We have no idea what these Pokemon critters are. Like, what's a Caterpie? Like, what are you two talking about?
What is a Weedle?
Yeah, Garrett, people just show up to a college course, and Garrett walks in with like a tweed jacket, has a little stick to the chalkboard. He's like, today's lesson, and he flips over the chalkboard. What is
a Weedle?
Welcome to, for the next 32 hours, you will be learning all about Pokemon philosophy.
Yeah. And then I'm like, class, not every professor does this, but we're going to do some method learning today.
Oh my god!
And I pull back the curtain, and it's you behind the curtain, and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah, but what?
And I'm like, let's watch. And a glass case drops down around you.
Yeah.
And you're like, like banging on the glass. And then the Weedles just start like coming into the.
They just start crawling all on the sides and then down. I'm like, Garrett, these things are huge.
Where did you even find these?
I'm like, Garrett, they're evolving. They're evolving in the bee drills. They're evolving in.
It's just the lights
going. They're using
they're like,
poison
are you gonna help?
sting.
And I'm like, shh.
Yeah.
Let's watch.
Yeah. All they know is poison sting, and they're hungry, Garrett. They're hungry.
They start picking you up like, ah. Oh Oh man.
Oh gosh. Okay.
The College of Pokemon. Let's please start it.
So I'm glad that's how you're doing. I'm gonna start cutting this story short.
On. Okay, I'll get to the end. All right. So basically, I pull up my phone and I'm like,
okay,
he's gonna lose it. So I look up Mewtwo, and it's expensive. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, it's in California. I gotta ship it here. I finally found one that I could stomach the price. I was like, what can I stomach throwing into the toilet as far as bills?
Sorry, I'm that way with food.
You're like, yeah. What can I possibly buy that's not going to make me throw it up from guilt? So I was like, okay, this is an appropriate amount of money for me to lose from my eBay account. Pressed buy, and I was like, your card's on the way. And I'm like, he's gonna lose it. And it comes in the mail a little bit later, and I open it, and it's in one of those like card protectors. You know what I mean? Right, like the plastic one. It's all like secure.
Important. It's very important.
And it's like this printed message, like, "Thank you for buying us this vintage Pokemon card from 1996." Yes. And I'm just like, it's not too late. I could ship it back and get the refund. He's gonna lose it. So I gave it to him, and his eyes just exploded with fire. Like he was so happy.
Yes.
And he did not go anywhere without this thing for like 6 days.
Yeah.
Like it was everywhere. And I was, the whole time I'm looking, I'm like, this could be the last time I see it.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to teach him. I keep putting it back into the binder, like showing him, put it into your binder so you don't lose it. And he goes, okay, takes it out of the binder, runs down the stairs. Around like day 7, he's in the backyard. It's like a Saturday. And I'm like, so where's your Mewtwo card? And he just looks up at me with this, like, I'm in trouble, like quaking with fear. Like, I know I've done something wrong. Like, look in his eyes. And I'm like, did you lose it? And he's like, I'm starting to think that I won't be able to know where it is. And I'm just like, oh. And he's like, could you get me another one? Like he's so remorseful. Like I can tell it's not his fault. And the whole time I'm like, this is not his fault.
Yeah.
This is 100% my fault.
Your fault. Yeah.
If I give a $20 bill to a 3-year-old and it's not there 20 minutes later, it's not the 3-year-old's fault.
Yeah.
So he sits down with me on the porch swing. And I'm like, let me explain something to you. They don't just pop up all the time. Like they only made a certain amount of these. Like they're not making them again. And he just like starts weeping.
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, I feel just like such a jerk.
You're like, you're turning in quite the weeping bell.
Yeah.
That's a Pokemon biscuit in case anybody. Go ahead, Garrett.
So I felt terrible. But then I just put my hand on his back and I was like, it's okay, son. Like, it's all right. I'm not going to guilt him. Anyway, the end of the story is, I could go longer, but the end of the story is we found it.
Okay.
So one of the days, apparently he took his sister and went on top of the changing table that we put in their closet and closed the door, and they were playing in there, and the Mewtwo card was in the back of the closet underneath a bunch of books.
Okay.
So, took days and days to find it, but we found it.
All right. That's
so.
The moral of the story is Garrett is a great dad, actually. So I woke up Saturday morning, and with no warning whatsoever, my entire face was stuffed to the brim.
Wait, what do you mean, Botox?
No.
Oh.
Just wake up.
What do you mean face? Like your cheeks?
Yep, I'm a rising celebrity in Hollywood. Look how I've altered my face. The one thing that was giving me what I needed to be successful.
Like I got plastic surgery for the podcast, and I just turn around and I'm Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Like, Brad Pitt?
Yeah. Like, nope, still me.
Without warning, I got a cold. Like, it wasn't like it wasn't like it was so like I started getting a sore throat.
Oh, your sinuses were stuffed.
Yes.
Like, okay, gotcha.
I started getting a sore throat on Wednesday. And then it went away.
Oh, so you dodged it.
And it was gone.
Cool.
And then I woke up Saturday morning and my entire nose was stuffed. No, Sunday morning. My entire nose was stuffed full. And I'm just like,
I see. Okay.
I'm like, did I skip a phase? Do I have like a power up that I don't know about that I used that I somehow gained on this journey that said skip the worst parts of the cold?
Yeah.
Because like all of a sudden, like I had a sore throat and it was gone. And then days passed by, and then Sunday morning I wake up and my nose is completely stuffed, and I'm like, What?
Wait a second.
Like,
Yeah,
that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, your body went into reaction mode. It fixed itself, and then it said, "No. You're not getting out of this."
Yeah, they're like, well, we'll skip the bad part because you just had one, but like, here you go. Yeah. So, yeah, it was very interesting. I attended a pep rally on Friday.
Oh dear Lord in heaven!
And
they still have those.
If it were anybody else, Garrett. But it's me, and I'm a cynical man.
It should have been replaced in one generation.
And my students kept asking me, they're like, Mr. Myers, what's going on at this pep rally we're going to? I'm like, you're going to sit down.
You're about to find out.
I'm like, you're going to sit down, and you're going to watch other people be really excited.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. They're like,
I'm like,
you're like,
it's kind of,
nope.
Yeah.
No,
I'm like, that's it. It's kind of like a wedding. It's kind of like a wedding. You're going to go in. You're going to pay $45 to $50 for a mediocre meal to watch two people fall in love, get married, and be totally excited about themselves. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's sadistic almost at this point to let our children continue this.
Yeah.
Like, how have we not stopped it by now?
Well, let me just preface with this. It was a great time. Like, there were thousands of kids in the gym screaming as loud as they can. I walked out with my ears ringing. But, like, to me, like, I remember my high school pep rallies, like, going there and doing that stuff in high school. And I'm just like, wow, I'm so glad that the same cheerleaders who are awful to everybody at my high school
are now popular and
are now extremely popular and are leading all of us to be happy. Like, that was me in high school. Now, obviously, with this, like, these are all great kids and it's fine. But, like, my memories of pep rallies are never, like, good. Yeah. And I think it was the first, like, foundational thing of my cynicism where it's like, pep rally, this is great.
How old are you again? 30.
I don't want to talk about that. Yeah. I'm 30.
Yeah. Isn't it funny how your parents tell you when you're young that your cynicism for it will pass, and they're like, oh, it can't be that big a deal. And now we're 30 and 37 and we're still whining about it.
Yeah, I've only gotten more cynical as I've gotten older. It's really bad, actually.
Did you have the school mascot there too?
Yes.
Like dancing around.
He's like, whoa! And I'm just standing there like, you know what? I'm not teaching right now.
Yeah.
So this is fine. Yeah. This is absolutely okay. I'm thinking though about more what I said about the wedding. Like, okay, I've been to quite a few weddings. We always try to get a gift or a card for them, with money. And my feeling towards weddings is that, however much I'm paying for the gift, that food better be equal to or greater than the amount of money I'm pumping into this right now.
Interesting.
So, like, I feel like me buying, it's like a grad party, right? Or a wedding. Like, me buying the gift is my way of paying for this experience. So I better get something like worthwhile as I come here.
It's just like Top Ramen. And then you like sneak over to the table and you're like, and you switch the name tags for your gift.
Yeah.
But you switch it to a small one, but it like accidentally switch it to like a Jamaican vacation.
Yeah.
And they're like, Seth, thank you so much for that 3-ticket gift to Jamaica. When are we booking it?
And I just go, you're welcome.
That's an interesting thought. I've never thought about the equal give and take of a wedding transaction. I always just am there trying to get through it as best as possible.
No, well, you have a different perspective because you're either marrying them or working the wedding as of like a pastor or on sound or something. But like as a guest, like if I'm dropping $50 on a gift or if I'm writing a $50 check or whatever, the food at least better be like the food, maybe the experience better be worth the $50 I have spent to attend this thing, because no one goes to a wedding for free, Garrett. No one just walks in and sits down and says, yeah, my friends are getting married. Like, you have to buy something. You have to pay for something.
If you don't buy the present, then they know.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You pay for it in guilt.
Yeah. So it's just like, if I'm going to be doing this.
I really love cooking rice on my stove and in my not rice cooker that you got me for my wedding.
I'm so happy you cater Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets and nothing else for this wedding that I paid $50 for a gift for you for. I'm loving that barbecue sauce that you got instead of the Chick-fil-A sauce we all know goes best with these chicken nuggets right now. Super happy.
Your attitude right now is making me so much more grateful that our church was filled with 30,000 Easter eggs for your wedding.
Yeah. Listen, like in my life, what I have learned as I've gotten older is that there is a give and take for everything.
Yeah.
Everything is you do this, this happens. You do this, this happens. You don't do this, this will happen, right? You have the numbers for this, so you need the numbers for that. Like it's all just a formula. The only thing that goes against that formula, I feel like going to a wedding and buying something for the wedding is a gamble. You're doing that. And like, okay, so like when the Haddinger's wedding, Mike and Ashley Haddinger, had
yes, the Haddingers.
one of the greatest weddings I've ever been to in my entire life. It was perfect, like atmosphere. The place was gorgeous. Though? No, I'm not.
Yeah, the
place was gorgeous. The food was incredible, and I thought, and I think I only paid like $25 because I was single at the time. Like I didn't have a lot of money
for the gift.
I'm like, man, I really upped in this wedding. I paid $25 to be here, and this is incredible. But then there's other times I pay $50 for a gift or something, and I go, and I'm like, wow, I got stung by a bee. You know, Garrett, I love alliterations.
Do you? Because this is sort of half of one.
I feel like whenever we start a segment like this, you ever watch the old Whose Line Is It Anyways? You know, I love alliterations, Colin. And Colin's like, do you now?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you now?
Yes.
Yeah, the personalities. I love how genuine those guys are. Thank God you're here, way too nice cowboy.
Yes. I always love.
And then you'll like gallop up and be like, all right there, buckaroo.
Yeah. And
make sure you wash your hands before you go back into the saloon.
But Colin will be like, do you now? And Ryan's like, but you know what I love more than alliterations? Cheese.
Yeah.
And you know what I love just as much as cheese? Techno.
Yeah.
So enjoy this new techno song about cheese. And then they'll like dance or do
they'll
something
make one,
too.
yeah.
Anybody
Drew Carey was the worst part of that show.
Anybody under the age of 30 has no idea what I'm talking about right now.
Yeah. They're
so
like,
the reason,
huh? Who is Drew Carey?
Yeah, the reason why I love alliterations is because it says on our notes here, Garrett, you have a karma cookie story. So
yeah, this is a short one.
Now, as Christians, we do not follow the Indian tradition and belief of karma.
This may have switched me, this experience. So Audrey had a women's life group over to our house, and my job was to put the kids to bed.
Stay out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Good. He's learning.
Yeah. Oh, Garrett, come here. Introduce yourself. You're like, hi.
No.
Okay. Leave.
Yeah. Okay. You're good. Yeah. It's okay. I'll yell at him later when he goes upstairs.
Yeah.
So
he won't be getting dinner.
Yeah. So my job was to put the kids to bed. And you know how Audrey's classy?
Oh, completely. Yes.
Yeah. So she made charcuterie, and she had them like bring, have you been to our house? You've been to our house.
I've been a few times.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's the counter like between the kitchen and the living room. That counter that's right there. Yeah.
Yes, and that
so
wall
it's
there,
like
you
a
can put
single
nice
marble
breakfast
slab.
nook. Yeah. Go ahead.
And she put like all the nice cookies there, and like all of the like cinnamon buns with maple frosting, and like little circles of cheese and raisin. You know what I mean? Like it was like classy.
I'm getting hungry. Yeah. It's like a little bit of Downton in your home.
Right.
Yeah.
So I look at the thing and I'm like, I want some. But I felt bad. I could see all the, like, I was there in the kitchen. All the women were like looking at me like, is he going to take our food?
Yeah.
And I look back
they
and
just
I'm
look
like,
at Audrey. They're like, he looks malnourished.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny.
So I was like, all right, I guess I'm not getting a, treat. So like I go upstairs and I look, I'm like, oh. So they all kind of like retreat to the dining room area.
Yes.
And I find an opportunity because I'm like, I forgot something downstairs. So I go down and I managed to slip by without them like noticing. And I'm like in the kitchen area and I'm like, this is my chance. Yeah.
You're just on a string coming from the ceiling. Goes
like being And I look up and it's Elle.
Yeah.
And she's like wheeling. And I'm like, thumbs up. And then she just presses a button and I just go.
Poosh. Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm taking a cookie.
Oh yeah.
And then
You give
something
Garrett a
inside of me
cookie.
was like, this is wrong. This is not your cookies. Like you should not be doing this. Like they're going to notice.
Well, let me stop you right there because that is the difference between you and I. You and I would have the same type of moment, be like, this is wrong.
Yeah.
And yours would say, you shouldn't be taking cookies. And for me, it would be, you need to take more.
Yeah.
You
You're
should
like,
be taking 2.
you'd be like, I own this house, and just like it just goes to the door and it shuts, and they're all outside.
Yeah, like just lock it while they're out there. Be like, this is my home.
Shelby leans into you and she's like, never been more attracted to you in my entire life.
Oh my gosh, she said that to me in church. I'm sitting in church
out
and
loud.
I'm getting text messages like, you are so handsome. You are such a stud. I'm so attracted to you. And I'm just there like on my phone playing Clash of Clans in the middle of Acts.
And you're like, yes, for I am studying the word.
The word of how many electric dragons I have to use to defeat this.
Yeah.
I can't swear.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. To defeat this person. Yes.
Yeah. So I take the cookie and I'm like, whatever. I feel bad about it, but I want the cookie. So I go upstairs and I'm like, I really have to go to the bathroom. So like, I put the cookie in my mouth. And I'm like, I'm doing my business, and I'm like, all right, I can't wait to go sit in bed and get crumbs all over the bed and eat this cookie.
That is my biggest pet peeve. Actually, we don't eat food in our bed because of that. Yeah.
And as I'm going, I bit down just a little too hard.
Oh,
and all I hear is this blunk. And the cookie falls right in the toilet.
No.
As I'm going. And I'm like, and that's about how it goes.
Yeah. You ever see Trailer
And I did
Park
not
Boys?
get my cookie.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Trailer Park Boys?
No.
It is my guilty pleasure TV show that I used to watch. It's just so obscene. It's just these 3 Canadian guys living in a trailer park.
Yeah.
And Ricky's dad is in a wheelchair, but he's defrauding the government by proclaiming he's handicapped when he's not, when he has a disability.
Yeah.
And anytime something crazy goes down, he's just like, at the end of the episode, he's like, it's just the way it goes, Ricky. Just the way it goes.
I gotta take a look at that. I don't know how I haven't seen enough show. Like, I feel like at least once a week somebody's like, have you seen this really popular show that literally everyone else has seen except you? And I'm like, no.
Yeah. Trailer Park Boys was brain rot before like brain rot was brain rot.
Oh,
like,
gotcha.
It's just wild.
Is it an early 2000s or mid?
It's still
2010s?
going on. Yeah, it started
okay.
in like 2001, kind of like a mockumentary type of thing, like The Office, but in a trailer park, and then it's still going. It's just still going.
Okay, well, I'll take a look. Okay, well, since the wheel has died, we are trying some new things, and every once in a while we get a golden nugget in the stream of the internet.
Every now and then we get a golden nugget in the stream that is the World Wide Web.
Yes. So we're doing 1-star reviews, folks. We're back in action.
Welcome to
there's some angry people.
1-star reviews. And then right there, Gary, you need to make a song.
1 star, 1 star, 1-star reviews. Uh-oh.
Okay, I can try.
Somehow.
All right, I'll think of something.
All right, Garrett, what product have you chosen to give us a 1? Now let's re-explain the rules here to any of our biscuits who haven't been listening long enough to remember this. Garrett and I will go to Amazon and we will go to things that we have ordered. So the thing that's getting a 1-star review, we have. Okay? And normally the average star reviews is like a 4.5, 4.8, sometimes 4.9, even 5 stars. So this product normally is amazing. But every now and then you can scroll down to the 1-star column and see what people have said about this product that you currently have. And it doesn't reflect the actual product, doesn't reflect the majority, but it's still keeping it from getting that full 5 out of 5.
Yeah, right. All right, I have chosen an air conditioning unit.
Is there a story behind this, Garrett? Why do you have an air conditioner?
I just opened up Amazon and clicked on the first thing.
Oh, okay.
My 30-day window has closed, and an issue with the third Medea AC that I've bought has cropped up. I'm posting a video, but it doesn't do the soul-piercing buzzing justice. Soul piercing. We're just in an upstairs bedroom, and we're looking at it, and it's like, and this Gengar comes out and just like pierces through my chest, and I get sucked into like the vortex, and they're like, ah, and it just, and then you're like,
Yeah.
The effects of this haunted house are out of the charts.
My AC unit used Nightshade. Gengar Biscuits, by the way, is a Pokemon once again. So
sorry.
Yes, and so is Nightshade. Nightshade is a move.
I'm a
Moving on.
millennial. I think everything's about myself.
We're millennials. We think everything's about Pokemon. We're like, wow, nice water bottle. Thanks. We're making a Pokemon about it soon.
Yeah. All right, your turn.
So for my nephew, Kenny the Third, Kenneth John Myers the Third, just had his first birthday party a month ago. Right around Labor Day, so less than a month ago. And Shelby and I decided to buy him these Lolo toys, large building foam blocks for toddlers. Giant jumbo big building blocks, 30 pieces.
Oh, boy.
It's like the styrofoam multicolored ones that, you probably have in the nursery that are like the different shapes and you can build stuff with them.
I'm looking it up currently. Lolo foam blocks. Oh, okay. I know
30
what you're talking
pieces.
about. Gotcha. Yeah.
Now, they have a 4.8 out of 5 stars right now. So these things are awesome. But I went to the 1 star.
It's foam. What are you expecting out of it?
And I'm only going to read one.
Okay.
My grandson, 20 months old, bit a piece off the foam and choked.
And I demand. Oh, wait. Did the kid pass away?
I don't know. That's where it ends.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
I bet he survived.
I would think he's...
Because the first thing you do if your family member dies, who is a child, you're not... It's not the first thing you do to go on Amazon.
Well, now I'm kind of thinking.
You're at the funeral and you're like, you know what? I'm going to make this right. Yeah, no, I think the kid's probably fine.
Yeah,
but
it has to be.
Yeah, but that's cool. So what did you think of the blocks?
I had a great time with them, Garrett. I built so many fun different things. What do you think I did, Garrett? I gave him the gift and then I went and ate cake. Like, what are we talking about?
Okay, I don't know. Maybe you played with them. I don't know.
So what did you think about them, Seth?
I have opinions on toys, okay?
Yeah. I can do another one. So I bought my wife. No, that's a lie. I was going to buy my wife something like this. She decided she wanted to buy it herself. So my wife bought, and this thing's awesome. My wife bought a Ninja Fit compact personal blender. This is a portable blender for smoothie shakes, food prep, and frozen blending. It's a 700 watt base, 16 ounce cups and spout lids, and it's also black. So this, by the way, this product has gotten a 4.7 out of 5 stars with 55,098 global ratings. So this thing's awesome. So you guys should actually definitely go and buy this because this thing is incredible. I love this. We love this product. Yeah, this thing's awesome. But here's what one thing says. However,
this thing is so great. But there's other people in the world.
Yeah. So here's what Lego My Schlego said.
And who could this episode on great 90s commercials? Who could forget that classic commercial, Lego My Schlego, the Jewish bagel maker.
Lego, my Schlego's
I
out
made
of
it
legs.
out of bread. You better not put a finger on my bagel because your dad's gonna sue. Yeah.
And my dad's the leader of the local synagogue.
Oh, okay.
Lego My Schlego says, "Do not buy; it will ruin your hand."
Oh, what? You're not supposed to put it inside the blender.
It starts out with this in all caps: "Do not buy." I don't usually write reviews, but if this saves even one person from frustration and sore hands, it's worth it. I've had this blender for just a few months. The motor and base, fine. The blending cups and blade, a nightmare.
Okay.
It came with 2 cups. One of them didn't fit onto the blade attachment right out of the box. The second cup lasted a few months before joining the rebellion.
Yeah.
Now it refuses to screw on or off. I'm a reasonably strong, active 45-year-old man, and yet
which makes sense why he was referencing Star Wars. Go on.
And yet no amount of effort can persuade this thing to cooperate. How this made it through R&D is beyond me. If you value your patience, your time, your smoothies, and most importantly, and they put it, your hands. And then they put an ellipsis after this. The ellipsis is 3 dots. It says, run.
Run.
Find another blender. Yeah. So I guess I guess they didn't. I guess they didn't like this.
There's no pleasing everybody.
No, there's not. So biscuits, go out there and honest to God, get yourself this blender though. This thing is awesome. Like,
I agree.
We make it
Audrey
every
has
morning.
one, too.
Yeah, it's great. Thanks, Ninja. 5, 4,
3, 2.
And then
That was me. That was me chopping the segment into action.
Why did I picture like dubstep, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, boom, Are you ready for Garnish?
I'm set.
Okay,
Today
go
we're
for
talking about the greatest Japanese marketing ploy of all time. The land of those cute and sometimes downright scary creatures that we've all hunted and captured.
Is this just what this whole episode is? Are you kidding me?
wasn't
You couldn't
supposed to
even
go down this
control
way.
yourself. It wasn't supposed to happen like this, Garrett.
The collecting hobby that makes you poor, makes you smile, and makes you nerdy.
So
The
in
only
case
thing-
no, you're done. In case you all were sick of us talking about Pokemon this entire episode and thought, man, I can't wait to fast forward it to something else that's really important or something that I'm interested in, don't you guys worry, because here's 10 facts about more Pokemon.
Yeah. We can put it to the next episode if you want.
Fact number 1.
The only thing that makes it possible for you to battle your electric mouse against a walking trash bag or a poison moth. And also that makes it possible to pet a blue radish. That's right, folks. Grab your backpacks, steal a bicycle for the Safari Zone, level up your favorite blossoming bulb dinosaur, pin on those gym badges, look out for Gary, and those ducks that apparently hit you with celery or leeks or something for some reason. And prepare yourself to become a master, because today we're adventuring through 7 victorious facts about the wonderful world of Pokemon.
I swear to God, if you would have said Digimon after that or Yu-Gi-Oh, I would have dropped these headphones and walked out of the room.
I know, which you've done before.
Which I have. I feel like I upset you, brother. Don't be sad. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you haven't. Fact number 1, Mew was not meant to be in the original Pokemon lineup.
Oh.
Pokemon the game on Game Boy was meant to not include the character. In fact, he was only meant to be a character file for the original 9 game designers to have and to torture exclusively on their own. Don't you think it's bad, or it's a little weird at least, that we capture these animals that are all happy out in the wild? They cram them into a tiny ball and then force them to fight each other.
So here's what I have to say about the anime, because Pokemon is also a very successful TV show. I have a vague memory of them roasting a Magikarp on a fire in a stick and eating it.
Yeah, it's like
So it's one thing to say, isn't it awful how they capture them and force them to do battle? It's another thing to make them eat one another.
Yeah, right.
So I could be wrong.
Anyways. But one very sneaky designer installed him as a glitch 2 weeks before the delivery of the game to Nintendo. Nintendo didn't even know about it until gamers around the world started discovering him on accident through glitches. So Nintendo never got to condone Mew. They just found out about it.
But unlike Waluigi, something that wasn't their creation, they love to death. But in Waluigi's case, he gets nothing but hatred from Nintendo.
Yeah.
Put him in Smash Brothers, you cowards.
Yeah, seriously. Fact number 2, the rivalry in Pokemon is more rivalrous than you knew. The Japanese name for the character of Ash, Satoshi, is named after the Pokemon's creator. Conversely, the name for Ash's rival arch-nemesis, Professor Oak's grandson, and all-around D-bag Gary is Shigeru. Shigeru, as in Miyamoto.
Oh!
So, the creator of Mario, Zelda, Super Smash
Yeah.
Brothers, all-around designer genius.
I do not believe Shigeru Miyamoto was creator of Super Smash Brothers. You know who created Super Smash Brothers?
Who?
It was the creator of Kirby.
Oh, that's right. What else did he make?
Shigeru Miyamoto?
Yeah, he made like Zelda, Mario, and like a ton of other like extremely important games.
He made
Sandwiches. Ramen.
He made Mario, Donkey Kong, and Zelda.
Oh, okay.
He also created characters and designed the gameplay for series like Pikmin, Star Fox, and Nintendogs. He's known as the father of modern gaming, and yet he did not create Super Smash Brothers.
Okay. But there would probably be no Super Smash without him.
You are 100% correct, yes.
Fact number 3. There are 18 Pokemon types.
Oh.
You ready? Fire, water, grass, electric, fighting, ground, psychic, rock, dark, steel, ice, poison, bug, ghost, flying, dragon, fairy, and normal.
Did you say steel?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's like
cool.
Magneton, Magnemite, the ones that are magnets. You know what I just realized? I'm all mad about how they make Pokemon out of like car keys and trash bags and crap. But there was a magnet in my generation.
Yeah, it was a magnet, Garrett.
Freaking magnet.
Steelix. Steelix is the evolved form of Onix. I remember when Steelix first came out, we're like, oh my gosh, this thing is incredible. What is
I
it?
had no idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fact number 4.
Can you imagine putting up your tiny little Rattata against the giant's Onix or Steelix? Like, what do you think is going to happen right now?
Yeah, Graham is about to find out how that goes down.
Yeah, and Graham's like, I choose you, Pikachu. And Brock's like, Onix.
It was
again.
so fun. Yeah. The big tail falls down.
He used Rock Slide. It killed Pikachu.
It was so sad. Graham wandered into the rock gym when he was playing on my Pokemon Blue cartridge.
Yeah.
And he walks into the line sight of the guy before you get to to Brock.
Yeah.
And it's like like going around in a circle, and I'm just sitting there like,
here it comes.
he has a freaking like Pidgey.
Yeah. It's like level 2.
Yeah.
Just like...
And he starts walloping on his like Pokemon, and Graham looks up at me and he's like, but how do I win? And I was like, let me share a fact of life with you.
Yeah. That's what I tell my
4.
wife every time we go to pay property taxes. I
Yeah,
just look
but
at her
how
and
do
I'm
I
like,
win?
Like, but how do I win?
She's like, you got me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, good enough. Enough said.
Yeah.
Fact number 4. Electric Soldier Porygon is an episode of the original series that literally made 635 Japanese children have epileptic seizures.
I remember hearing about that. Yes.
That's a crazy number.
Yes.
It features a 12-second moment of Pikachu using Thunder Shock in a screen of flashes of red and blue flashing rapidly, making it no surprise why they then decided to send the show to America. They were like,
this
America's
harms people?
doing... Yeah. Send it over to California.
It's like, where was this in 1943?
Yeah. Oh. Fact number 5. Why is Ash still 10?
I thought we were doing 4. Go ahead. Let's just finish it. Yes. Why is he still 10? Great question.
Ash, the character Ash, by the way, and I'll finish out with this, is done. Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
They finally retired him. They were like, okay, we can't do this anymore.
After they modified his facial feature to look something so freaking weird, I think it's about time they just put him away.
Yeah.
Like, they totally ruined the design for Ash Ketchum. Like, it was going great. What the heck
is going on?
Like,
yeah.
What is this?
Yeah. Temporarily, the end.
Temporarily.
Yeah.
All right, all you banter biscuits, if you want to continue to hear us talking about Pokemon, send your hate mail to bantergravy@gmail.com. Click like and subscribe. Click like and subscribe wherever you're listening to. Give us a 5-star review, and maybe next time we'll talk about Digimon.
Yeah. Biscuits, I choose you to like, comment, and subscribe on our show.
Take care.